Day five? Day five. Welcome back. What do we got today for you guys? Well, yesterday's winner for the awesome playmat. This beauty right here. Oh, it's upside down. And this will be down below for those of you that were curious on who won that. Today, we have a special package coming in from Gem here, and it's not quite here yet, but you guys love Gem deck boxes, right? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? So today is going to be a mystery Gem deck box. All you got to do to get entered in is leave a comment down below to make sure you guys get entered in. And as soon as those reach me within the next week or so here, I will have those bad boys shipped out to the winner. So, like I said, come on, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you're enjoying about this series the most in the comment section. Of course, make sure you're subscribed so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Well, let's dig on into day 5, shall we? Welcome to Deskbots. Short little introduction here for this deck. Deskbots is a strategy that typically is involved with making multiple large columns, machine duplicating your little guys into much larger beat sticks, and basically being able to capitalize and use your machine army either as link fodder or, the old ability, as we say, to OTK the ever-living crap out of your opponent. And honestly, Deskbots is one of the best decks that I've ever witnessed actually generate huge fields and literally bully the opponent, because players kind of caught off guard by the large numbers of these monsters that are touching down and bullying the opponent based on the large attack gains that they have and their capabilities to make really weirdly large boards. So we're going to pass that on over to the interesting list that we have for today, actually. Not much of an introduction for this list, considering that just Deskbots or just this OTK machine, but Tintin sent me this list and said, hey, one of my mods on stream keeps beating me with this deck every single stream. And I'm not exactly the best Deskbot expert on a build like this, because the only thing I know about Deskbot is, summon guy, activate machine dupe, and then, summon out all of these guys that start getting really frickin' big. And you're like, well, it's kind of how the strategy works. But there's some other interesting cards here, and we're going to walk through here, analyze these, and explain these. So, we're playing the 1 Ancient Gear box here, alright? Mastermind level 10,000 here. These are all Earth, by the way, which is going to be very important here for Ballista. So remember, this card is added from your deck to your hand, alright, except by drawing it. You can add 1 Earth Machine monster with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand, except for Ancient Gear box. Well, guess what? 500, 500, 500... 500, whatever one of these stupid things that you're going to want, you have access to them through box. Seems pretty good to me, all right? Then we have 1 Deskbot 001. This is going to be your, if you have 2 or more machine monsters that were special summoned at the same time, you can go ahead and bring this back. It also gains 500 attack and defense for each machine monster you control. Typically in the older builds, this was your OTK fodder, because you just 3 of these on the field, they get big, all right? Now we have triple copies of 02 here. So if this card is special summon, you can add 1 Deskbot card from your deck to your hand. All machine monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense except this card. So what happens if we resolve machine dupe on this? We get 2 searches. Value. Deskbot 003. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 Deskbot monster from your deck except for 03. Once per turn quick effect, you target 1 Deskbot monster, gains 500 attack and defense for each Deskbot you currently control. So, 3 of these is an extra 4,500 burst if this is all you have. If you have other ones on the field, that means you're going to get an even larger overwhelming advantage for these guys. That seems a little bit toxic in my opinion, but that's kind of what you're aiming to do with this deck when you generate that advantage. Now we play 104 here. So if this card battles an opponent's monster, during damage calculation, you can activate this effect. Once per battle, your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. Also send 1 Deskbot monster from your deck to the graveyard except for 04. And if you do, this card gains attack and defense equal to the sent monster's level times 500 during damage calculation only. This card destroys opponent's monster by battling special summon up to 2 Deskbot monsters from your hand and or graveyard in defense position. This does be a little counterintuitive to your strategy. You do want to basically OTK when you go with this, but this does allow you to basically combo up on the further turn plays here. Now, we have pendulum scales. You cannot pendulum summon except for Deskbot monsters. This effect cannot be negated. That's fine. So, 0-5 here. If this card is normal or special summon, you target one spell trap around the field, destroy it. This card gains 500 attack and defense for each face-up Deskbot monster in your extra deck. If this card in the Pendulum Zone is destroyed, you can target one Deskbot monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect of 0-5 once per turn. That's a universal 10 scale, by the way. He's so big. And 0-6 here has the same first effect. You cannot Pendulum summon except for Deskbots. They basically wanted to create these to be generic-esque in a way, and the only way that they could really do that was by putting these relatively strict restrictions on them, which I think is fine. And if this card is normal or special summon, you target one monster on the field, change its battle position. Well, that's pretty free, I guess. This card gains 500 attack for each face-up Deskbot in your extra deck. If this card in the Pendulum Zone is destroyed and target one Deskbot in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. So this will actually give us our floating potential back that we kind of lost otherwise. And then 0-0-9. No 7 or 8 for us. So once per turn during your main phase 1, you can make this card gain attack equal to the combined attack of all Deskbot monsters you currently control, except for 0-0-9. Alright, until the end of your opponent's turn, by the way. Keep that in mind. Alright. Only this card can attack the turn you activate this effect. If this card battles, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step. This card will be destroyed by battle card effect and destroy one Deskbot you control instead. So we just literally roll out everything into Fatus Maximus here and laugh at our opponent. Now, what's the rest of our deck do? So we have 2 copies of Gizmek Yada, the Gleaming Vanguard. So you can special summon this card from hand by tributing one normal summon monster. And then you can activate each of these following effects. So during your main phase, this card was normal special summon. Immediately after this effect resolves, you normal summon one monster. If you do, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except for monsters with the same original and type as that monster. On my way to machines. And if this card is special summoned by its own effect, it's tributed, you get 20-50 life. We don't really care about that, but this does give us additional extending capabilities here on a light monster. Now, Anchor Drill here. On normal or special summon, you can special summon one earth monster from your hand in defense position. And you can target one machine monster, control the level of both that, come the combined of the two. We don't really care about that because we need this to meet the requirements for this, which is 2 earth monsters. Like I said, all the Deskbots being earth here literally give us those extending capabilities that we're going to want. Now, we have 2 copies of Jizukuru. You know what we're doing with this. Any threat across the field, take this kaiju. Alright, enjoy it. Now, we have a mini Shadal package in here for going second. You're probably like, what? Yes, we do. So we have 1 RL and 1 Shadal Dragon here. Basically, both of these will, be the best ones that we really need. We don't really care too much about drawing. Spells here, we have 1 Called by the Grave, 2 Droplets, triple Lightning Storm, triple Machine Duplication, 1 Monster Reborn, triple Shadal Fusion. Alright, remember, this will let us summon Shek by feeding off any of our Earths here that we don't want to see. And then we have triple Urgent Schedule, actually. Hey, guess what? This actually fits the bill. 1 level 4 and 1 level 5. Guess who's level 5? Alright, level 5? Cool combos that you can do with that, right? Now, extra deck down here is pretty straightforward. We have 1 Cleaver Genius, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Ballista, 1 Axis Code, 2 Nova, 1 Infinity, 1 Netria Beast, 1 Herald of the Arclight. Then we have the Deskbot Jet. So it's 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner to make this. Alright? This card gains 500 attack and defense for each Deskbot card on the field. And you can only use one of the following effects of Deskbot Jet once per turn, and only once a turn. So we can target one Deskbot card we control, destroy it, and if we do, we can special summon a Deskbot from our deck. So we can go get fatty here, actually. Or you can target one Deskbot card you control and one face-up card on the field and destroy them. Not the greatest support card in the world, but it does get the job done. We have 1 Makaba here, so we can summon it through, and Nova if Maximus is out. We have 1 Shekanaga. This is actually going to be our centerpiece for our Shadal package here. Thank you, Earth. And then we have 1 App Cologne. The side deck here is pretty generic. We have triple DD Crow, triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Nibiru, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Imperial Order, 1 Red Reboot, and triple copies of Solemn Strike, wrapping up a pretty interesting take on Deskbots. I think in terms of levels of innovation, this might be one of the spiciest lists that I've seen in a very long time, actually, for what we kind of expected out of lists like this. So obviously I'm just used to seeing Machine Dupe go, but man, we got a Shadal package in this bad boy and everything else. So not too bad. So guys, if you want to get entered in for the awesome gem prize, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash your living crap out and subscribe button, of course, so you guys do not miss out on the opportunity for the next couple of days. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the video. Some more cool, awesome content. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.